Hello, it's Tom. Did you miss me? No? That's fine, I'm used to it. Kidding aside, you probably don't want to miss this. The LG 34-inch UltraGear curved ultra-wide gaming monitor. That's a mouthful, so we'll just call it the Ultrawide UltraGear for today. Now, this thing costs $796.99. I know, don't click away, please. Let me explain. Now, usually this monitor costs like $1,300 or $1,100 or something like that, but right now, at the time of writing, it costs $796.99. That's really cheap compared to like almost double the price. That's one reason. Another reason is that this monitor uses an OLED panel. Whoa, what? OLED panel? On a curved screen? With 240Hz? I'm sorry, that was a bit over the top, but yes. I think you know the difference between OLED panels and other types of panels, but if you don't, I'll talk about it really quickly. OLED panels are cool. Now, they have better contrast, they have true blacks, they have amazing color, and of course high brightness. Now let's talk a little more about those. The Ultrawide UltraGear has a high peak brightness of 570 nits. That's approaching 600 nits, which is pretty high. Couple that with HDR10 and display HDR400 true black capability, and you've got yourself amazing picture quality. It also utilizes 99% of the DCI-P3 color space. Now, I understand that may not be as important as refresh rate and response times, and I'm glad to tell you that this monitor, because of its OLED panel, has a very low minimum response time. It's advertised to have a 0.03 millisecond response time minimum, which is very low and quite honestly, very great for gaming, especially for the sweats out there who just need the absolute lowest response times. Refresh rate is also very great at 240Hz. Of course, that'll only be the case if you have a gaming rig capable of 240Hz, but I assume you have a powerful enough gaming rig if you're looking at this. There's one thing we haven't talked about though, and that's the screen resolution. This is a 21:9 monitor and it has a screen resolution of 3440 by 1440. It's not exactly 2K or 4K, but it's somewhere there. Now, I've said that this is a curved monitor, and it is a curved monitor, and it's a good thing because having a flat ultra-wide monitor is kind of awkward because even with great viewing angles, it just wouldn't look right, would it? The curve also helps with immersion for specific genres of games. You know, we're talking about simulators and all that, but I think a multi-monitor setup would benefit you more if that's the type of stuff you play. Now, has everything I said justified the price? I mean, I guess it's curved, it's an OLED, it's got everything we'd need and some extra. It still has a pretty hefty price tag, so if you want an affordable option, maybe you'd prefer this monitor then. It's still a curved monitor and it has a VA panel instead of an OLED one, so it's not as cool, but it retains some of the features that we really need at a lower price tag. It costs just $399.99. Anyway, if you want the Ultrawide UltraGear monitor, the OLED one, you can check out this QR code, and I prefer this one because it's just cool, but if you don't have much of a budget, then you can scan this QR code for the cheaper one. Anyhow, I am Tom, and I'll see you all next time.